All right, you guys, let's talk about the big match between Bryson and Brooks. That's going to be happening the day after Thanksgiving in Vegas at the Wynn Course. And let's have some honest conversations about this. I definitely think both players, just to start off by saying, are very, very good for this game of golf. They've attracted so many new players, so many new athletes to the game, and really have just made a really good impact on social media as far as bringing attraction to golf. Now, could they have better reps and be nicer? Yes. But we're not here to talk about that. We're going to see who wins. I am going to be putting my bet on Bryson, just because his stats are a little bit better. He's a little bit, I think, going to be a better player. Brooks also just signed with Strixon, so, you know, you got to have some time to change to new clubs. They're very different than the clubs he was using before. Not that it's going to be a bad thing or it's going to be hard for him to adjust. I'm pretty sure he can hit multiple clubs the same, but there is some level of feel and trust when you get a new set, as every golfer has gone through. So I definitely think Bryson has a little bit of an advantage coming into the situation. But the main thing I really want to talk about is, from the Ryder Cup, they kind of like made up already. They don't hate each other. They try to like be friends. I wish they would keep fighting. Whether that was real or not, that would have like made this match a little bit more, you know, fun, and like, you know, people are anticipating it. But I don't think you have to hate each other to play a good golf. I mean, let's look at the original match between Tiger and Phil. They were literally just, you know, the best in their game, lefty and the righty in the PGA Tour, and they just did the classic golf trash talking, and that was, you know, eventful enough, and that was like, I think, more entertaining than, you know, two players hating each other. But I definitely think this whole thing with the match with Brooks and Bryson have been, you know, eaten up by social media. People turn in their own opinions, and they make it more than it is. I'm pretty sure deep down the two of the guys really could care less. They're just there to play a game and obviously just have a fun match, as they normally do. Right now in the off season, pros play against each other. They're friends. They practice with each other, and they have matches every now and again. Not even with their non-pro friends. They're just natural golfers. You guys know, if you're a natural golfer, you're just going to play with anybody you want. When you are playing on the course and you're going to bet something, you're going to try and win. Everybody wants to win. So I think deep down, Bryson and Brooks are acquaintances. We don't know if they're friends, but I'm pretty sure they don't hate each other. But they're definitely going to take advantage of this publicity, because they're obviously going to win some money, going to maybe get some more sponsorships, maybe get some more fans, and obviously it's going to be fun because it's the day after Thanksgiving. People are going to be home and nothing else to watch except for the football game or whatever, but who cares about football because golf's more important. But definitely, I think still Bryson's going to win. He's just an all-around good player. I'm not going to say he's a bad player. He's very methodical in his ways. He likes to think, but as I tell all my students when I bring him up as a comparison, he does him. He found his way. He does his routine, and that's what makes him special. It is different than your average, you know, person on the PGA Tour, but that's what differentiates him, because that just makes him him. You don't have to do anything. He's literally just himself. He didn't change himself to be somebody else. He was just himself. And I think that's the same thing with Brooks. They just really don't give a crap. They just do what they want, and they're successful. I think if you try to be somebody that you're not, that's when, you know, you run into some issues. So we're going to see who wins, but I definitely think it's Bryson, and it's going to be fun seeing Cobra go against Strixon, which is weird because it's not like a, you know, a Titleist, TaylorMade Callaway type of deal, but, you know, who cares? Pros can literally play with rental clubs or like the opposite left or right, and they could still probably beat the average amateur, but it's definitely going to be fun. I'm going to be watching. And we're going to see who wins, but I definitely would like to see a lot more trash talking. That would make it more fun, and it would be cool if other pros showed up and watched. I think that would create a good atmosphere. Other athletes, just like when, what's his face, that football player, the really famous one. There was Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady. Stephen Curry, I know that guy. And when they all played together, I think Shaq was there as well. I think athletes from other sports, they all play golf, you know, networkly, and on the side. That would make it really interesting too, but all I really ask is that they do the same version for LPGA. I can't wait until they do this match, LPGA against a PGA Pro, and kind of do it all together. I think that will bring the two worlds together and try to make LPGA and PGA be equal, just like how it is in the tennis world. But you know, maybe we have to wait a couple years for that, but I guarantee you it's going to be very interesting to watch, and I hope they have enough trash talking as Tiger and Phil, because if you guys look back at that, they do not hold back. They just say it how it is. So stay tuned to watch. Comment down below what you think and who's gonna win. We're gonna find out, but it's out of our control because we're only spectators. Golf is golf. They mess up, they're human, but it's gonna be very entertaining to watch. So stay tuned. See you guys. Bye.